I decided to do an extra connections live. I haven't done this show in a while. So I'm just like, because it's a little late to be JLJ this morning. But I thought this would be extra connections live. How's that? Live. Why not? Why not? Let's see if it notifies anybody what's going on. We'll see. We'll see in a sec. Let's see. I'm gonna set up my goodies. I haven't done this show in a while. I was like, oh, I got some shows I haven't done in a while. Let's do under this. Next Connection is one of my longest running shows. So I'll do that. I don't even know what's going on. I'm getting all these notifications. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. No idea. Let's see if we get a notification. There's a notification out there. It did. Notification. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. I get my glasses because my eyes are bothering me again. There we go. I got my glasses. Because my eyes are bothering me. I think it's yellow again. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's see who's on here. Oh, Tony's texting me. Why is he texting me? Let's see what he's talking about. In a second. This is. Oh, loves you, Tony. It's still morning. Right, Tony? Hi, Janae Glow. Hi, Daisy Flower. It's morning. I'd play it, but this doesn't sound good on Zoom when you try to play it. I see you just sent me something, so let me see if I can read this real quick. What do you say? You shot yourself out. Let's see what you're talking about. That's right. That's right, Tony. Yeah, do it yourself. I do it myself. So I don't give a fuck. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's my trash day to pick up my trash and stuff today. It's time for us to save. It's so funny. So I'm gonna see Lounging with Tony tomorrow and Walker Ragsdale. We're gonna have a good time. We may even put a little video together. Who knows? I'm gonna see them tomorrow. I'm actually very excited because, folks, I'm doing this thing for the Springer fans. I'm going to Prospect Studios to film a thing for them. So stay tuned. I hope it works. I hope I can get close to the studio. I hope I can get everything I can get for them. I'll do my best. But hopefully it's a nice day tomorrow. It should be a nice day tomorrow. It should be a nice day. But I'm going all the way over there to GH Studios. So I might have some video for you guys later that day or that evening. So stay tuned for that. So I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna see Tony and our friend Walker. Many of you guys loved Walker during our daytime Emmy specials. He is hilarious. And so he'll be with us. So who knows? We'll see. We might film a little tiny video to say hello to you guys. It'll be fun. But yes, that's time. So I'm actually excited. Tomorrow I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Now I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna get time. And Tony has some stuff that's mine. I have some stuff that's his. So we're gonna do an exchange and blah 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 blah. So stay tuned for that. Sign up for my events. People are signing up. I got people signing up for Teriah, which is on the 3rd, fan meetup. Another person signed up. And 2 people signed up for the 2 days. My Friday happy hour. So yay! So I'm glad for that. But I have other events too, and I'm all listed in my bio here in the description. I have my Friendsgiving next Friday. So we have that too. Hi, System. So sign up for that too. A couple people sign up for that. So join me if you're sitting at home, you're not doing Black Friday, you don't have any family or whatever. Come hang out with us. Let's do this. And also I have an event on the 17th. The last soap event of the year we're going to do for Soap Chat. The other 3 were so successful and lots of fun. When tea was spilled everywhere, tea was just spilled everywhere. Join us. That's the 17th. Just off the grid. It's not my event, but it is my event. And that's if you're in LA, December 10th. Sean K and I will be in person at Barnes & Noble, The Grove, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, talking about his new book, Welcome to the Kumite. So you don't want to miss that. Oh yeah, very good. They think, oh, very good, very good. Yeah, we got a couple people signed up for that. Another person signed up for Teriah this morning, so I'm very excited. These events, we have fun. These events are a lot of fun, and it's Matt's birthday, so we're going to celebrate the happy hour. We're going to celebrate Matt's birthday at the same time. So, and I show my special shirt. I hope to have my hair down by then, but I will be drinking for real, folks. So we're gonna drink some loose lips sink ships. I'll be the who knows what I'm gonna say in that private Zoom, and none of the Zooms are recorded, so you don't have to worry about that either. They're not recorded, so whatever happens in the chats stays in the chats. But the Teriah Fan thing, I'm curious to see what happens if this all works out. But I hope to be there, and I'm gonna try to get there a little early, just in case anything happens, and I will try to do what I can with that. So it's gonna be fun. Still clean shaven, still got stuff, whatever. We're doing other things. I just finished talking to my friend Randy Spelling. Yes, that Randy Spelling. We've been friends for about 6-7 years now. He was a big supporter of my career as a life coach early on, and he's a life coach himself, living in Oregon. And we ended up visiting and talking, and then we did a thing for my Patreon. So you're a Patreon subscriber. I did a thing for Patreon with him, and then I did an interview with him. We'll be out next Monday, so you'll see those stuff out there. But Randy and I always have a great time. And I asked him a question about his childhood, and revealed something about his father, Aaron Spelling, that I did not know. So that was a fun. And then for me, we had an epiphany on the show about me as it was happening. So so it's. Every time Randy and I get together, it's a great time. He left Hollywood and said bye. He left Hollywood. He left it behind. And he looks amazing. He's doing amazing. He's doing great. So I love him. I know I'm name dropping, of course, but he's actually just like a regular guy living a regular life. So that's what I love about him. But he's just somebody. Hopefully, that's will tune in to that episode. It's a really good episode. I know, right, Daisy Flower? I know. He looks great. Wait till you see. He looks amazing. And I think you'll like the episode, Daisy Flower. It's a really good episode. We talk about life. And it's a really good episode. But when I asked him one question about his childhood, and it's really interesting. I was like, Aaron Spelling didn't like blank. So you have to listen to that. So it's good. It's very good. How's everybody doing today? And I literally just rambled on for the last 7 minutes. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. So now I'm going to stop. That's what I'm still kind of dressed up for my thing. How are you all? How y'all doing today? And I came on here demanding, sign up my events, do this. Now I'm going to ask nicely how you're doing today. I know the chat takes a little bit to populate. I have so much stuff. While I'm waiting for your answers, I have so much stuff everywhere. Well, we know you're working, of course. You're working. That's right. Working and listening to me at the same time. I love it. And now you're telling me, I think he left. He'll just come in for a second and go. He stopped, drop, and roll. I have so much paperwork just everywhere. I gotta organize. And I got these little Santa hat kisses. We're cute. So they're there. Andor is on today. I'm so excited. I love Star Wars. Andor, my favorite of the Star Wars series. Tonight at 7 p.m., it's me, Frank, and John talking about it. Ready for a day to be over already? Dang, Daisy Flower. It's only 11 o'clock. You're ready for a day to be over already. That's not good. And who else is watching? I know some people just watch, they don't talk. But thanks for the likes. They're doing fine. Not yet. I'm caught up. YNR was good yesterday. Oh my God, it was so good yesterday. It was so good. So I'm caught up in YNR. Also, you're ahead of me. That's right, Daisy Flower. You're right. I am caught up in YNR. I'm caught up in General Hospital, which is bonkers these days too. But not Bold yet. I'm gonna get there. Bold. I guess Bold. I'm not excited right now for Bold. Bold's I know what's happening. Ridge and Taylor and Gay. I mean, I kind of know what's happening, but I'm just not that excited. I'm kind of the other two soaps. I'm very excited, so I've been watching them. Unfortunately, there'll be no show this Sunday. I forgot my daughter's in town, and I've not seen my daughter in over a year, so there will be no show on Sunday. Sorry, folks. Now I can't do it on Saturday because I'm with her on Saturday. So, but we'll be back the following week. But I'm with her right before we here the Sunday before Thanksgiving. But yes, it's the holiday time. I'm spending time with my family. My mother wants to see her. My sister wants to see her. So we're going to a concert. Our concert is earlier Saturday night than I thought it was going to be, like at 6:30, which I don't mind. But we have a lot of, I know why you asked, Daisy. I'm just saying. I was just like, I just haven't been excited to. I kind of know what's going on, but I haven't watched it. But we just, we're just. I'm going to spend time with my daughter and my family. Because she doesn't come to town very often. And it's her birthday. So she's requested she spend time with me. She's only in town for a couple of days. So I have to pull away from my fans and be there for the family. Thank you, sis. I love you're in here too. I love you guys come around. I love seeing the regular names I see in here. And I know come on at different times. I'm on later than I normally am. So it's kind of usually I'm on a little earlier. But I was with Randy Spelling and take care of some other stuff. It was trash. I had trash takeout also. So I had trash recycling and then all the garden stuff. In LA, we have LA Inglewood, we have 3 cans. So that was kind of cool. Rock, I'm going to see Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction. Well, they're 2 of her favorite bands. They're fine. I like them, I guess. But she bought the tickets. She handled everything and wants to have father-daughter thing. So I'm going. I know songs from both. So there are concerts I wouldn't pay for myself. I wouldn't go on my own. But she wants to go. So she got us good seats apparently at the Hollywood Bowl, which is a wonderful thing. Me too. I have 2 daughters and one's pregnant. She can't really travel. So it'll be nice to see her. I haven't decided what I'm doing for Christmas yet. Christmas is next month, you guys. It is next month. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do because I just haven't decided yet. It's coming so fast. Everything's coming so fast. I have so much work to do that I haven't even decided what I'm going to do. But yeah, so my niece came last time. I got to spend time together. I know. I have earplugs, girl. DJ Glow, I got earplugs. I got small ears too. I'll just cover them up. I got earplugs, I got headphones. I'll do what I have to. Just in case. I know it's been a while since I've been to concerts. Yeah, it's like those bands, they were big in the 90s, of course. She wanted to go. And she was like, I'm buying them for us. I want to go. I'm like, okay. So I'm going. So it'll be a night out. Hollywood Bowl's a beautiful, beautiful location because it's outdoor and the big half dome where the stage is. So it's nice. I've been to Hollywood Bowl. Last time I was at Hollywood Bowl, I saw Diana Ross. That was right before pre-pandemic. Diana Ross had her whole family there. So Tracy Ellis Ross was the MC. Rhonda Ross sang. Evan Ross sang. Chudney was there. They were all there. And Diana Ross did all the costume changes. And I'll tell you something, Diana Ross, she sang her songs. She sang at 75 years old, where she sang each song to its entirety. So it sounded great. So you go, Diana. And I said again, the costume changes. She gave us full Diana Ross. She did. Be Fascist, good morning. She did. She gave us great. She gave us full Diana Ross. Before that, I saw Barbara Streisand there. She gave us full Barbara Streisand, full Babs. I saw someone else there too. I'm blanking out between the 2 of them, betwixt the 2 of them, and I'm blanking out who it was. I remember it was good. It was good. So, but yeah, I'm gonna spend time with my daughter. I was gonna try to do a show, and we started talking, and so no, it's because her trip is so short. If she was staying longer, I would do it, but her trip she has to leave Sunday. So it's like we gotta figure she's coming Saturday, she's leaving Sunday. So I gotta figure out. I said I gotta spend as much time with her as I can. Who would I like to see perform? Hi, JH Fan. Who would I like to see perform live that I've never seen? Well, most of them are dead. I never saw Whitney Houston live. I never saw Nirvana live. I never saw Michael Jackson solo live. I saw a Victory tour, but I didn't see Michael Jackson solo. There are a bunch of people I wish I could see live, but like nowadays, it's a good question. Who would I like to see that? I've seen a lot. Oh, sorry, I've seen a lot of concerts, so I'm trying to think who have I not seen that's out. I saw the Police. I've never seen Sting solo. I mean, he might be. I like his solo work. That might be interesting to see him solo. I've never seen Stevie Nicks. I love Stevie Nicks. I've never seen her. See, Linda Ronstadt doesn't perform anymore. I wish I never saw her. So I would say Stevie Nicks, probably number one. Stevie Nicks, Beyonce. I've never seen Beyonce live. I've seen her live videos. They're good, but I've never seen her live. I might see Beyonce. Lizzo would be good. I love Lizzo. She would be good. Adele, I guess, would be good too, I guess. I've never seen Sade. I'm a big Sade fan. I've never seen her. And I've never seen U2 live. I've met Bono twice, but I've never seen U2 live. Those are some. Good question. But I've seen a lot of folks. I've seen a lot of folks. I'm not into new people, so. But Lizzo will be fine. I was a Lizzo fan before everybody else was. So my friends and family will tell you I was a Lizzo fan from a long time ago. So yes, I can see them. We go to one. So those are the ones so far I can think of. But I've seen other people. I love concerts actually. Just the pandemic has made things strange. I'm bringing my mask just in case. I still have not gotten COVID. I'm a no-vid. I still haven't gotten sick. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't care. I wear a mask. I don't care. I don't care. Again, thank you to DJ Glow and to Maria yesterday. I had a great big breakfast burrito from Fiesta My favorite place. It was so good. It was bacon. I don't know if I told you guys. So I posted it, but I don't know if I told you what it was, DJ Glow. It was bacon, sausage, cheese, egg, rice and beans, and bacon. It was delicious. Like I say, Taco Tuesday became Burrito Tuesday, but it was really good. I'll say it was really good. It was really good. And it was a big, but it wasn't super huge. I almost finished all of it in one sitting. I didn't finish all of it, but I finished most of it. It was good. Does anybody watch La Brea? I watched the finale, the fall finale. I was like, that show was crazy. And watched that. That was last night. I started watching a documentary called "Is It Black Enough for You?" And it's about 70s black exploitation films or something. I just started it and I fell asleep because I was tired. So I'm going to try to finish it today at some time. So that should be good. Watching that. Randy actually recommended a documentary for me to watch too. Do that. California's the bomb. Or Southern California is. No. Actually, all parts of California have their charm. But Southern California, of course, is the best. I live both Northern and Southern, so I can actually say that. But Northern California has its moments also. But I'm a total SoCal person, completely. Hi, Latasha. So people have been asking me, which you know me, I'm always transparent. People get asking me about the whole Candace Cameron Bure brouhaha and GAC. And people want to know what I think, of course, as being a part of that community. Well, I'm about to start right now, DC. I'm just about to start about the Candace Cameron Bure controversy over at GAC channel. And do I need to care or whatever? I don't know. I guess I'm part of the community, but I guess there's Shanika. I guess I just don't care. I don't know. I feel like I know the people behind GAC. I know why they started it. And I don't. There's so many things to be outraged about. I think for me, I'm just like, it's a Christian channel, so that's what they want to do. Let them do it. There's 800. back in the day, I think when we only had 4 channels, I was like, it's a different story. We need representation. But nowadays, we've got a million channels. And I feel like now, especially with Hallmark easing up and actually having gay characters, Black characters, I'm good now. I'm good. They're starting out, they're doing what they can. If you want a Christian channel, have a Christian channel. Cass Cameron Bure has always been Christian. She's never shied away from that. She's always talked about that. And when she made her statement about just having Christian value movies, and that's why she's over there, that makes sense. But my thing, I guess, is for everybody else, then don't, if you don't believe what she's putting out there, then don't watch the channel. Exactly. I was like, I think it's one of those things. I just think it's I might have found over at CBS. I know it's funny. It's I guess maybe I'm getting older and I'm just like, I feel like for me, I'm not going to try to, why do I have to try to break down doors to places that don't want me? Back in the day, it was different. I protested. I did a lot of stuff back in the day and fought for our rights in many ways because there was no diversity. There was no other things. Nowadays, with all the channels we have and all the streaming and all the things we have, I'm like, just keep exactly. Well, DC, you and I do agree a lot. We always agree on a lot of stuff. It is. I'm just like, why are we trying to push so hard to be in spaces that don't want you? I think we need to create our own spaces. I almost feel like, or support the channels that are supporting who you are. My thing is, there was a gay channel logo and nobody watched it. It's like, so if you want gay programming and you want then support that channel and maybe that'll help influence other channels. Well, RuPaul's Drag Race started on there, it was really big, and then moved on to VH1. But I think it's kind of, Bravo kind of was a gay-ass channel on some level. But like, support the channels that literally, I think we're always taught that, we're for years we're said, this is the standard. This is the standard. We have to fight to be in that standard. I don't think so anymore. And that goes for women, Black, white, Latino, all these things where we're othered. Everybody in chat room is othered. If you're a woman, you're othered. If you're this, you're othered. We're all othered. And I'm just like, if you're othered, why are we trying to get to there? We'll just create our own stuff and make that super successful. That's what we should do. Exactly. BET is there. Yeah, well, there you go. Noah's Ark was there. But I'm saying there's a lot. You could also say it wasn't the greatest channel, but if enough people watched it, commented, or whatever, it could have grown to something really good. And BET now is starting to BET Her, BET Plus. They're really starting to do this program because BET when it first came out also has some questionable programming, but it's gotten better. I was like, it's gotten better. And there you go, DC. There you go. There are also independent streaming LGBT. There's so much. And I see you guys are kind of agreeing with me. I'm sure folks are not going to agree with me, and who may watch this and go, "Fuck you, James," whatever. But I guess for me, I'm not as outraged. I was like, there's other choices. So you don't want to don't watch GAC then. There's 100 other channels that do Christmas movies now. Lifetime does Christmas movies. Where they're inclusive. So I would say focus on those, celebrate those, support those, so that they continue to do it. That's why we watch the soap operas and we talk about this stuff. They give us a gay character, we try to support it, we try to keep it going, we talk about it. That's what you do. Just keep it going. Because there aren't a lot of soaps out. So with the giggers, we don't have a lot of choices. There's Albert. So I guess I just in this case, I know folks go, James, you think this is more important than I do. There's just some things I just don't. Oh no, nothing. Well, no. Logo's just an example, Albert. I'm just saying people are getting mad about the Candace Cameron Bure GAC channel stuff. And I'm not upset about it. I care less. I'm just like, okay. Because there are a lot of channels. I'm just saying there's so many channels out there that people aren't supporting that are doing amazing work, that I need to focus on that and stop trying to make other channels become what we want them to become. I just think it's like we're trying to break. There's no more doors to break down anymore. We broke down doors back in the past. Now it's just like there are a lot of choices out there. Let's make some choices and support the ones that are doing the work that you see. I know some incredible Black content creators, Latino content creators. Everything. I just all of them. Exactly. She's Christian. She's always been Christian. She's never flashed out from that. And she went to a Christian channel. Okay. Exactly. Okay. That's the kind of move she wants to do. Yes, you cannot like what she says, and like I think it's kind of sucks, but then move on. I think it's like just that's her thing. Like that's her thing, and her audience will find her and they'll like it. And there's an audience who won't like it, and it's fine. I was like, people should do whatever they want. I don't know. You should be able. I mean, I would hate somebody tell me what kind of content to produce. You should be able to produce whatever you want and do whatever content what you want to do, and align yourself with whoever you want to work with, and go from there. I know folks who say they only work with they just want to do Black productions with all Black Black productions. Okay, good, but that's great. I think there's enough room for all of us. They won't. Yeah, exactly. DC, I'm with you. I'm DC. You're saying you're speaking the truth. It's just that it's no one's like TBN. Yeah, good evening, Andrea. I say good evening. Good evening there. Good evening, Andrea. It's like just that's why, like I said, when I do these soap zooms, when these little things, these little fandoms, you have choice. You don't have to take what's just given to you anymore. You really don't. So when I left Twitter, a friend of mine was like, James, you got to be on Twitter. There's folks who miss you, blah, blah. I go, but I have choice. If I am somewhere where it's so toxic that it's not fun anymore, I'm just going to stay in it just to prove a point that I can take it. It's like saying, yes, you can beat me with a belt. I'm a big guy. I can take it, but I don't have to be beat with a belt. Like, why would I want to be beat? So it's like, I just leave. Exactly. But DC, the problem is we're programmed. We have been programmed for a long time that soap opera digest is the Bible. So you want to be a son. And even me, to this day, I'm bitter. I am bitter and peppermint petty that I've never been in soap opera digest. I've been in many magazines, I've been in People and Forbes, but I've never been in soap opera digest. Those bitches won't give me even a blurb. But I'm learning to let it go. I'm still bitter. Did I say I'm bitter? Did I say I'm bitter? But I'm letting it go. I'm learning to let it go because I have been in People magazine. I have been in Forbes. I have been in other magazines that are very important magazines, actually, that have a broader audience. I have been on Jimmy Kimmel Live and gone viral 4 or 5 times. So I've had some good stuff happen. So if you don't want to recognize all the work that I've been doing for the last 8, 9, 10 years in this goddamn business, that's your loss. That's what I'm learning. That is your loss. So I'm trying to, but we're conditioned though. No, some are digest and then ABC something. They're the magazines. You got to be. Those are the ones. Who says anymore? Albert's like, bye. He's like, thanks. He's like, I'm out. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm not involved in this one. I'm out. He's like, I'm out. Oh, I love it. I love. He's like, yeah, I don't want to join this conversation. I'll see you guys later. With Kevin Sorbo, that's hilarious, right? What's so funny is I met Kevin Sorbo years ago. He was so nice and funny. I don't know what happened. I actually I have a great experience with him. Actually, he was really hilarious. But yeah, that's the point, and that's kind of I'm saying that's just kind of the point of like we have to realize that there are other people doing some wonderful stuff out there that's just as good, if not better. And we have to like support them. It's like we're ready to support these superstars, but you don't want to support indie artists. Like we have to support indie artists. There's some good music out there, some good books, some good TV shows, good podcasts, good. There's some great stuff out there that people are sleeping on. And even me, I mean, I go down the rabbit holes on YouTube and I find, well, where have you been my whole life? There are a couple of creators that I found on YouTube and now I follow on TikTok and Instagram that I love now. I love their content. I didn't know they've been around for several years. Didn't know they're around. They're people of color and they have some great content. And I'm like, I like it. I like their content. I just didn't look at it. I just never looked at it. It's like, so I will now support you. And like, and as DC knows, and Albert, I'll bring you on my show. If I have a platform, I'll bring you on my show. My platform isn't just for, especially this show, Extra Connections, it's not just for famous people so I can get hits. I want to help people who are doing something that's very interesting and it's good. Hi, Nikisha. Yes, many folks kind of agree with. There's a game like service 17 triangle websites, all of it. There are so yeah, DC, you missed it because you totally missed it. Several years ago, when the Capital City Web Awards started, that's when my eyes were open. I came to DC, watch DC. I'm sitting in the audience with all these brown content creators with all these shows I'd never heard before. Toll Booth the series, and there was Anacostia, Asunder the series. I mean, there's so many series. They're like these wonderful cast of people, like, and the shows are good. And I was like, what? My friend Corey Knott, who does 10,000 things. I was like, there's all this stuff out there. I couldn't believe it. And Shanika speaking the truth right now to you. Yeah, you're speaking the truth too in there too. But my eyes were open. And then when I won an award that year, which I was very shocked. And for my show Breaking Into, which was on Black Hollywood Live. And I was like, I was only Californian. I was like, I'm from California, and I have a bigger platform, but there's other people who just that smaller. They had great work. I made a lot of friends that were still friends to this day. I made a lot of friends. I've had many of their shows, like Monogamy, the web series, Chronicles of Jessica Wu, Room 202. Like I was grabbing Anybody Pride the series. I mean, come on my shows, let's talk about it. Let's, Sun series, all of them. Just come to my shows, let's talk about it. Broken at Love. I was known at AfterBuzz TV as the guy who would take the indie series and give it attention. Studio City, Ladies of the Lake. I mean, I was like, I don't care who you are, let's have you on my shows and talk about it. And it was a beautiful thing to watch, and to talk to these people who are doing amazing, working really hard, working in the trenches, working hard to give you something that's worthy of notice. Shanika's a content creator, DC's a content creator, Albert's a content creator, I'm a content creator. We're out there all the time putting out content for you. I just did 2 interviews this morning. I'll put out in the next couple of days because that's what I do. I have a show tonight. I'm excited for it, for Andor. That's what I do. I write audio dramas that are very varied. My cast, the one today, Shanika's in today, Air Woman. The 2 leads are Black women, and the 3rd lead is a gay white man. They're just nice and diverse. Just how it is. And we work it out, and it's a fun show, and that's life. It's all matter of fact. It's not even anything too hard to think about. It's all matter of fact. Sorry. Web series, a feature film right now, I like to pitch soon. So I have real representation. We have to keep creating it, yes. But if you're not a creator, you're a supporter, you have to support. But you have to kind of go out there and look for it. Sometimes, it's not readily available. Yes, Insecure. It was an awkward Black girl. That was her whole thing. Her book, her web series, and I think Tony had said something once. My chocolate twin. Issa Rae has a quote about finding people who are next to you to bring up instead of trying to reach for the people above you. Find the ones who are next to you, and you guys all come up together. And that's why I love supporting my people. I mean, Shanika knows this, DC knows this. I support folks. That's just what I do. There's no competition. I want all of us to be successful. I want to be able to say, I know him, I know her, I know them, I know her, I know him, I want to be able to say, I know all of them, and they're all successful. and we're always having a good time, and we're creating our works, and our shows are getting views. We're getting that's what I want. We're all making money. That's all. That's all I want. I am easy breezy cover girl. That's what I want. So I don't know. That's what I care about. That's kind of my official statement is Candace Cameron Bure, do whatever you want. JC, do whatever you want. It's your channel. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna leave it alone. And I've been seeing some stuff online. Some people are, I know I'm really hurt by it. And I'm not gonna tell you how to feel. You're hurt by it. But I think in the end, we should just really look at what are we hurt about? Is it super important to have a gay Christmas movie on GAC? Is it really that important? Really, is it? I mean, is it really that important? For some folks, maybe it is. For me, not really. To have gay Christmas movies out there, yes, that's important. To have them just regularly out there wherever, yes. Where it's just normalized, yes. That's more important to me. I don't care actually where they come from. Just come from somewhere. Yes, real friendships, that's hard to find here too. But yeah, supporting people. I love that in my circles, which you're a part of, Shanika, of course, that we share actors on different shows, and it's not a big deal. We share ideas. It's just part of the collective. I'm a big collective person. I'm a village person, so I love that. I do. I love it. And so since doing these private Zooms, it continues that tradition of we're creating a community of us together, having a good time, and being a safe space. That's amazing. So I'm all about supporting folks. Of course, if you're brown, I support you a little heavier. I know I have no shame with that. I do. I look to see what you're doing. So whether it's a channel, a YouTube channel, or an audio drama, or whatever, if I can do anything to help, I will do that. It's a lot. See, DC's naming all kinds of shows. I don't know a show. There's a lot of shows. There's a lot of shows out there. There's a lot of shows out there. I can name 5 or 6 more. There's just so many. And so what I try to do is I try to retweet them, post in my stories. I try to. The other Neighbors was an Australian series. That's where Kylie Minogue came from, and Jason Donovan. But it just ended. I believe Neighbors just ended. Like this year, I think it just ended. But yeah, Kylie Minogue came from there. Yes, my girl Kylie. I can't get you out of my head. Boy, and think about, I just can't get you out of my head. Remember that song? I know, DC, it's so funny. Say, you got Jordan Curtis on GH. We also had Lonnie and Eli on Days. They were the first Black wedding on Days, because Abe and Lexi were not even married on screen. They were married, but they were never married on screen. They were the first Black wedding in 49 years of the show. It's like, you're right, but it's written by people who are not Black. You're right. Yay, very good. I mean, there's so many web series out there. I might do a list. As I put them out there. I mean, I might do that. I might do a list of web series. List of web series. I'm gonna do that. And promote. I too. There's some great work. There's some great work being done by smaller. I'm in an independent film called Waiting for the Bus. It came out on the 11th. I think I'm third on the marquee. But it's called Waiting for the Bus. It's on Vimeo right now. I'm waiting for it to get released other places. But again, I supported indie. They asked me to be in it. I said, sure, of course. Well, stay with Studio City. Even though it's Sean King, it's still independent. It's an independent film, independent series, and it's from their productions. Exactly, DC. You got it. Exactly. Well, DC's on fire. I got DC fired up this month. I should have had you on the show, DC. You got you fired up. It's I don't know. I just think it's we're so outraged by everything. We're so outraged by everything. I say we, the royal we, the collective we. Everybody's just mad about everything. I'm just tired of being mad about everything. I guess. Do I have a link for which? Oh my god, which one? Waiting for the bus. I have it somewhere. I gotta look for it. It is. The gay characters again on soaps. They get their moments and they kind of fizzle out. They get their moments, kind of fizzle out. But again, all these shows, I don't know which is gay. I think all the shows need help with rotation of characters. I think they do. A rotation of like how the character. I think it's everybody. Like, I mean, there's some definitely some stuff with the gay folks, but I really think that also the show is lopsided a lot of times. You know, I don't know, kids. I don't have all the answers. I wish I did. I just know that I'm tired of the outrage. I'm tired of being just so much. There's so much going on, you guys. It's like no one's happy about nothing. Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy. Even with these storylines and stuff you're talking about, DC, their folks are not happy. Their folks are happy with days. You're saying all this positive stuff. Their folks would take each thing you said as positive and knock it down. You know what? They would knock it down in 2 seconds. They just people just not. I don't know anymore, kids. I don't know. I'm just like sitting back watching. Since I've gotten off Twitter and just kind of been on my own little and up to Facebook group, so I'm like, this is very interesting when I hear stuff. I mean, it's like Nicholas Chavez and his $1,000 a month tier on his Patreon. Did I mention that? Folks lost their minds over that one. He's trying to make some money. He's like, screw all y'all bitches. I'm trying to make some money. And I said, if that person, I'm curious to see who that person is, if they do it. That person is. I'm nosy. I'm very curious. Because there are people who are fans who will pay anything if they're a super fan and they got the money, they may pay it. There now. Hey, you gotta start making some money. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm not outraged over it. I'm like, it's his business. I'm not really outraged over it. I just thought, oh, interesting. I saw his tears. I was like, oh, I talked about it yesterday, of course, in the show, but I was just like, I'm not outraged over it. I just go, I don't have that money. I don't have that kind of money. I don't got $1,000 a month to give away. I don't, but somebody might. Like I said, when that person does, I really want to know who that is. I'm not ready. Oh, you found? Okay, you found. Okay, good. I know, right, exactly. I want to, like Daisy, I want to know who it is. I want to know who the person, I'm nosy. I want to know who it is. Look at DC starting mess. Go on, DC, you start some mess. That's right. Not me. He said it. I didn't say it. He said it. Because I'm going tomorrow to film what the Sabrina fans did and said they're setting an airplane banner over General Hospital or Prospect Studios. I am taking my ass to Prospect Studios tomorrow. Me, Tony, and Walker will be out there. I'm going to try to find the plane. Where's the plane? Where's the plane? I'm going to film it. I am. It's content for me too. Yeah. That's an iPad Pro. Yeah. I know what I'm saying. It's the new iPad Pros are cute too. Different colors. I have one, but it's not that color, any color. But it's so funny because he also has $100 tier, and some folks are paying it. Like, okay, I don't snatch people's money. I don't play people's money. That's good. You can do it. Good for you. More power to you. That's great. That's what I'm saying. I'm curious who's going to do it. Right, Andrea. I'm like, everybody complain like that. Just don't pay it. Like, they complain. They complain. People were complaining about the $20. I'm like, let the man make some money. $20 is not a lot of money. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money when you have no money. Got it. But that's not a lot of money for an actor that you love on TV. Some actors are not rich, folks. They're not rich. Not anymore. They'll pay a lot of money. So and he seems like he's offering a lot. Hopefully keep his promises. People fans don't like me. I love that's my lies. So they're gonna do a plane over CBS2 for Teriah. It's gonna follow suit over at Television City. Guess let me know so I can go over there too. I live by Television City. I tell you, I go over there. That's so interesting. These planes. That's so interesting. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this. It's not going to change anything. It's a fun. I know they're a mafia. I know they are. But I'll tell you, many of the Springer fans are very nice to me. I can't say anything bad because they've been very the Vanna fans can kiss my ass. They started being mean to me for no reason. But the Springer fans have been nice to me. So they were supporting me when all that shit was going down for no reason. They were supporting me. And I was like, I'm on their side right now. I'm like, they're in it. 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 So that's fine. They love their Springer. Unfortunately, I think it's not going to do anything. It's a nice stunt. And it's fun to say you've done that. But I don't think it's not going to change anything. I think General Hospital has their plan for Springer, regardless of what we think or we want or don't want. They got yes, they did, Shanika, and it wasn't cheap. So I get points. But I'll tell you, the Springer group that I talked to, which is mostly of Black women, many of them are very much a Trina fan, more so. Representatives. There's really probably look at see DC, you start messing, not me. I'm not saying that stuff. I might get in trouble. It's like saying you hate Oprah. I will never say that. I will never say anything about Oprah. I'm gonna get in trouble. But they did, Shanika. And so I'm going because I promised I'd go take and film it. I'm very curious. It's very interesting, right? And it's your money. You spend people spend money on me. They buy me lunch sometimes, or they come to my Zoom meetings. So I said, I will never take people's money out their hands. Like that's you if you want to spend money on that or spend $1,000 on this thing, that's your money. You got it. But I thought I just personally I don't think I just know it's not. I guess I already got enough trouble. One that came to this came after you about your gratitude. Yeah, it's it's funny because and mentions came after you, but like, well, I'm sure there's several. There's probably some, but there's several that I talked to, and I saw them. When I was still on Twitter, saw their timelines. They didn't talk shit about me. They were like, "We're on your side, James. Do whatever you want," and I was like, "It's very interesting." I was saying there's ones that were nice to me. Trust me, but I know which ones who went after me. Oh, trust me. I know the accounts. I saw all the folks who I thought were my friends who were bitching about me and saying the meanest things about me over a $15 event that wasn't shady. That's a whole other story. I want to bring that all back up. But why I left Twitter because I was like, I'm surrounded by these folks who really don't care about me. They care about the gossip. And that's what I realized. That it's just the gossip. No, I'm not saying you shouldn't do. I'm just saying that's just the reality of it is. It's a nice gesture, and it's attention grabbing, and it's gonna be very interesting. And again, you want to spend that money? It's your business. I will never tell people not to do that, but I will be there with a camera, watching to see what happens. It's something you guys can talk about and say you did, but my thing is more about the community. The Teriah community, they love each other and they're always together and they talk about things. I just think they support each other. That part of it, I love that part of it. That part of it to me is like great. I think that's and yes, and I know Teriah's for representation. And I mean, that's the same with Trina. And Trina's they would tell me we're Black women, we want a Black women, blah blah. The one who applied. About applied. I'm the one I'm talking about applied and see applied, which I was milking the fans. I don't know what that means. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. But either way, I'm. Even if the ones were talking behind my back and I didn't see it, I'm sure they did. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, it's just I'm off Twitter now, so they can say what they want about me. But I'm just like, I just think, I just think it's these fandoms are getting really, really big. They're getting really, really serious. And my problem isn't even with the fans. Sometimes the fans just pile up on things that they can. It was the chick who started it all for me. They got on my nerves. Who dissed my events, but she didn't have to diss it. She could have just stopped where she. Yeah, I wasn't even being mean to her. Um, it's like it's just completely. And then I know there's this one chick was for the Nicholas Chavez thing. I think I forgot her name. She is like she's blocking people, and I guess she follows me. I find out she follows me on Twitter. I was like, oh, I know who this person is, and she was the one who was like $1,000. I was like, she has a right. She has a right to say that. She has a right. She has a right to say something. She has a right to just think it was too much. And folks did not like that. They were going. There were some folks were on our side. So the whole point is, it's all so like, it's all so messy. I'm like, that's why I'm not part of it. It's all so messy. I mean, all this stuff was brought to my attention, and then they were attacking Candace, and then that whole thing with Bold Line. Like, it's all so messy. But when I realized there are a lot of folks who I thought were my friends who weren't. They're more interested in being part of the gossip and being part of the big conversation, and not in a real way, just kind of like, well, yeah, James did this. It's so indefensible what he did. Indefensible? What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't rape a baby. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's just completely people are using adjectives and verbs to describe me, and I'm like, that's not even me. Then I had people who were defending me at the same time. It got too crazy. It got too crazy. It got too crazy. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. So a lot of Vanna fans, I was like, I'm done. You guys can kiss my ass. I'm like, I don't care who hears it. And they can hear it now. I don't give a shit. Because you guys just piled on because you felt like it, because you're following this chick. But she kissed my ass too. I'm not saying her name only because she already has enough attention. So I'm not saying everybody knows who she is. And instead of working together and being something where we could actually help each other out, like I do with other organizations, as they say, you work with choose violence. So that's fine. You can do it. Like I said, you notice I never said anything back to her. I said one thing, that was it. You won't find any tweets of me going crazy. I never did. I never went off on her and everything, because I know as a Black man going off on a white woman, you can't do that either. So I didn't do that. I just like, I'm going to move on, and I left Twitter. I am, Jay. Yes. As I said, as I said, he's like, if she wants to say something, let her say something. I was like, she felt it was too much money. I feel it's too much money too. But I'm like, she felt she expressed her opinion. I was like, I don't think anything wrong with that. We're all here to express our opinions. You don't agree, fine. You agree, fine. It's like that's how it is. So Nicholas decided he wants to try this. Let him try it. Shit, and if no one gets it, he may modify it. Maybe he may make it 500 or make it cheaper. Who knows? But he's going to see. He wants to see if he can get this. He's very excited, and someone told him this is a good idea, so he's doing it. And again, it goes back to, if you don't have the money, then you don't have the money. Just Alan Corey. I know that DC tries to supperize me as the Alan Corey sub-content creators and sub-Twitter, Jerry jacked him. That's so funny. I know you love to try to make me related to some people. That's hilarious. Yes, I'm still here. My events are still popular. I'm not going nowhere. My shows are very popular. Plus my whole world is the soaps. I do other stuff also. And I was like, it's crazy. Yes. Well, yes, MJ. It's a little. Well, it's not really a event. It's just, I'm just saying that it's very interesting. I learned a lot being the hashtag that day on Twitter. I learned a lot about Twitter etiquette, trends, how that all works. I learned a lot about that, and that's something that actually I think is very valuable, because now I know. And literally, after that, no one's talking about me anymore. They moved on to something else. And watching Candace get attacked like me, and vicious levels attacked. And Candace is like one of the nicest people on earth. I was like, yeah, Twitter's crazy. And I said, that's it. Oh my God, DC, you're too funny. This is a Phoenix study. Yeah. Oh, you won't kill me. Oh, James L. Jr. is gonna be here to the end of time. Oh, you can best believe that. But when they start attacking Candace, Candace Mack, really, of all people, one of the nicest people in the soap world, that's what's like, yeah, you guys are crazy. Oh, people are crazy. People are just crazy. Oh, that's what it really solidified for me, that people are just nuts. That people will just join in and be bandwagoners to whatever they just see. You're a 506 fan club. I am. Please sign up. $10. I bought some prizes too to give away. Some bar related prizes. They're cute. Some cute prizes. Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I had someone sign up for it this morning. So please sign. It's also my buddy Matt from Special Events birthday weekend. So we're going to celebrate his birthday kind of too at the same time. But I will be drinking. I have a shirt I'm going to wear. My mother bought me and everything. It's going to be a fun little event. But yeah, it's 506 fan club. See, he's on Patreon like I am. I'm on Patreon. Some of you guys are Patreon members of mine. I have 3 levels: $5, $10, $20. And I put lots of content out. I make sure you get it's worth it. I was like, if you're gonna give me your hard-earned money, whether it's $5 or $20, I'm gonna give you tons of content. That's what I do every day. Tons of content. And varied content. So Patreon's a great resource. Stone Cold and Jackal are on there, Queers and Soaps are on there. My friend Joy Amore is on there. There's a lot of folks. Candace Smack. That's a good one, MJ. That's a good one. That's a good one. Candace Smack. That's a good one. But yeah, I'm just like, there's, $10, just $10. Because it's just, you're bringing your own drink. But I'm gonna give some prizes away, and I usually use that money to send the prizes out to you guys. It costs money to send those prizes out, but that's usually what I use the money for a lot of times. And for my hosting, of course, I'm playing game stuff with you. Hey, just $10. Yeah, just $10. Come join us. We have fun. We have 6 people trying up so far. So I think, come on down. Let's have some fun. It's gonna be good. But I think, folks, Patreon's a great bonus content creator space. I love it. I have 23 Patreons. I love each and every one of them. Make a little money. And again, soap stars don't make a lot of money. You gotta make some money. And if you live in Los Angeles, it's expensive out here, folks. I'm very fortunate. I own a house and it's fine. But there are folks who they're paying $3,000 for a 1-bedroom, $5,000 for a 1-bedroom, $2,000 for a studio apartment. It's expensive to live here. And gas is back up to $6 a gallon, $7 a gallon. It is crazy. So I know these folks, that's what they are on Cameo. That's what they're on. That's why I have 8 streams I have buymeacoffee.com, jljames.threadless.com. I have patreon.com. I mean, I'm like, I'm on here. Oh, going for a happy hour. Okay. I'll bring it in. DJ Glow. Yeah, I know, MJ, you have a crazy schedule. I'd love to see you there, Angel. I want you there, of course, but I know you have a crazy schedule. Okay, here we go. The Glow, you're in. Okay. You are in. Got it. You're in. Yay. Well, DC, let me be very clear. I did not buy a house in Los Angeles. I curious. I inherited a house from my parents. It's the house I grew up in, and they got divorced and each married off. And so my brother and I own a house. But we've been here for 50 years almost. So my mortgage is very low and it's close. It's not paid off yet, but it's almost paid off. So I'm very fortunate. But trust me, I didn't buy it. I have property that I did buy in other places in the country that are much cheaper. So Shonda, you gonna come? Okay, so I'll put you in, Shonda. I'll write your name in, and then when you pay, then I'll just get it. This is my new book for all the events. It's a cute little book. I was like, it's cute. So yes. So you email, okay, perfect. So you send it in. So DJ Glow, you're now perfect. Exactly. You used to say home buyer. That's true. You didn't say home buyer. You said home owner. Either way, yes, I am. DC. I'm a catch, and nobody wants me. That's so crazy. You have 3 jobs, school, internship. Yeah, you definitely need a drink, girl. You know you need a drink. You know you need a drink. So we got her in here, and then, and of course, as Shonda knows, there's everybody else knows there's 4 ways you can pay. The Cash App, which is on top right here, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. So you got 4 ways you can pay. So I make it very easy for you guys. Very easy to do it. So usually when I receive payment, make sure you send me an email and then saying what it is. And then I put you in the book and you're in. And I send out, so I'll send out probably this, because it's Friday evening, I'll probably send out the Zoom link that morning for the afternoon. I usually send it the day before. I usually send it the night before because my events are at noon the next day. But I know some folks may sign up last minute. James Quartermain, there he goes. I know it's homeownership has a lot of stuff that goes on with that. But I'm very fortunate. I'm very, but I was a home buyer at 2 homes in Pittsburgh. I sold them, one before the pandemic and one during the pandemic. MJ, I have to have more than 4 hours of sleep. I can't. I don't know how you do. Every once in a while, I'll do a 4-hour night, and I'm a bitch the next day. I have to sleep, girl. And I'm busy too, but I have to sleep. I can't do it. I take naps, whatever. What I got to do to catch that sleep? You'll do Venmo, okay? So yeah, so good. Oh, good. Almost good. Sleep at night. I is tired. Oh, girl, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you is. There she is, Gloria June. Okay, so I'm going to. Well, since you're right here with me, I just wrote yay back to you because Gloria, I know it's you. I just wrote yay. So I got Gloria saying, okay, so yeah, I said yay. I said yay to you. Let's get the notification soon for that. Oh my gosh, I'm always beyond, so I'm good at that. I can be too, but I'm trying. But I like to be nicer to people. I can. But yes, we're gonna have fun, you guys. I said I have prizes to give out, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a good time, and it's gonna be different vibes. It's gonna be the evening, so a different vibe, you guys. That's gonna be a whole different vibe, folks. I have a cute shirt I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna try to have my hair down. I'll accept yay. And I wrote yay. I wrote yay because you're right, like you're right here, but you're also in the email. I'm like, you know what's going on. So I'm like, just yay. Yay. I'm like, yay. But no, back to people's money. You spend money however you want to, make money however you want to. And that was the problem with me, is that there are people like, it's just so weird what James is. It's nothing weird. I'm not doing anything weird. Fan meetups happen for years. There are fans who meet up. I know the Hardys, which is my other group I'm part of, they meet up all the time. They go for teas and stuff. But you're always nice to me, MJ. So that's why I like it. But people meet up. People who are in fandoms meet up all the time for lunch or to play games together, or whatever. It's not anything unusual. I'm like, James is having a fan meetup without Vanna there. I'm like, yeah, it's a fan meetup. I'm like, there's nothing unusual about that. It happens all the time. It's like there people do things. I mean, all this like book clubs, like the things like this happen all the time. It's not anything crazy. And not everybody's on Twitter. See, everybody on Twitter thinks everybody's on Twitter. It's like when there's Twitter spaces, they're free. I'm like, not everybody's on Twitter. There are a lot of folks who are not on Twitter, who are on YouTube because they like the shows, or they're only on Facebook, or they're only on Instagram. There are a lot of folks who are on Twitter. Half my co-hosts aren't really on Twitter, my shows. They're on Instagram, whatever. And there's no platform on Instagram like Twitter Spaces or anything. So it's like, you keep forgetting. There you go. Oh my God. That is so nice of you, Shonda. Oh, that is so nice of you. So today's lunch will be sponsored by Shonda. Oh my God, that's so nice of you. Thank you. I'm right here paid. That's so nice. Oh my God, that's so nice of you. I don't even say that. You're gonna make me cry, Shonda. No, easy. Thank you. It's very nice of you. So I will post like I always do, whatever I get for lunch. I'll post. There you go, MJ. There's a lunch talk. I will say, everybody thank Shonda for her generosity. She bought a happy hour and she bought me lunch today. So I'm gonna go get a lunch today. I guess that's what I want. What's Wednesday? What should I now talk about? What should I have for lunch? What should I have? What sounds good? It's like it's still kind of chilly outside. Chilly. Chilly. Do you want chili? Oh, that sounds good. Something soft. That's what I want. Something soft. That's right. I know Shonda. We give Shonda. But yeah, that's. But I'm saying, yeah, on Twitter, people think everybody's just on Twitter. Like there are a lot of folks who aren't on Twitter. So if they want to meet up with somebody and talk about their soaps, they're not on Twitter. So they're at home going everybody. What I'm being told by people, what I'm being told by people in my Zooms, like I have no one else to talk to at home about this stuff. Like at least I have people I can talk to about it because sometimes at home you're the only person watching soaps in your family. Everybody else is watching them. So get that furnace fixed because I had a furnace problem in Pittsburgh and my house was cold for one night. And I was like, I didn't want my pipes to freeze up. My house was bone shattering. I just stayed at a hotel. Thank you, Sean. That's very nice. Well, seriously, Sean, I think it's very nice of you. I will make sure you get to see what I got. You get to see what I got. I'm gonna find something. Go find something good today. Find something good. Called Meetup. Is it like one of those? Is it like what was that one that was you guys? There was another app. Ooh, tomato soup and grilled cheese. But here's what's funny. I had some tomato soup at home. That's hmm. That does sound kind of good, Shonda. Did we talk about that the other day? I was mentioning tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich. I haven't had a grilled cheese sandwich, so I just bought some tomato basil soup. I may save your money for dinner tonight. Cause I have a show later, and so I don't want to cook when I have a show. So maybe I'll save your money for dinner tonight. That's okay. Because I have grilled cheese and I have thing at home, so maybe I'll do that. I'll let you know, Shonda. Let you know because I am thinking soup. I am thinking soup. I was thinking something. I had some egg flour soup the other night. It was so good. I had some miso soup the other night. It was really good too. But anyway, Mina, wasn't there Daisy Flower? Wasn't there another app called like Party House or it was one of those things we could all meet up as friends online. It was not part. Was it Party House? House Party that called? That was big a couple of years ago. Also, but meet up the same thing. What's funny is I love broccoli cheese soup, but Shauna's got me thinking, and I love soup and a salad, but Shauna got me thinking about the sandwich. And I'm thinking, I really haven't, I have not had. So you did do chili last night, Daisy. We were talking about that. Remember we talked about that yesterday? So you did do it. I've been a cheese sandwich. I mean like a good gooey cheese sandwich in a long time. I don't have any bread. I have a croissant. Can I do a grilled cheese sandwich or croissant? Probably not, right? The bread's not the same. I have no bread. So I might have to go order it. I don't have any bread. Shit. That does sound good. I love broccoli cheese, is my favorite. Not Clubhouse. It was also another app that was video. I think it was called House Party. I was never on it, but I had family members who were on it. They were like, you should join House Party. And I was like, I have croissant and grilled cheese. Could that work? I can still flatten it in my pan, right? I think I can probably still do it. So you got me started now. I'm like, Well, that sounds really good. But I have tomato basil soup. That's really good for Progresso. It's really good. Pizza grilled cheese is good also. Okay, now my stomach's starting to hurt. I'm getting hungry. Gotta make me hungry. So right, so back to that. So back to like Daisy Flower. There are a lot of folks who don't watch soaps anymore. You're the only one. So it's like, well, what am I gonna do? I have no one watching soaps with me. So I might as well come to a group where we're all like the same soap opera and we can all talk about it. Yeah, it's like $10, $15, $20. But also I might win a prize. I get to have fun with other people. And we're on for 2 or 3 hours. So it's like we're on for a while, kids. It is no joke. We have a good time. So I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like it's good. So I think all the time, you just never know. Sorry. Have a good day, DJ Glow. Thank you. What'd you have, Sneaker? You got pesto noodles with sun-dried tomatoes. That sounds good. Okay, she had pesto noodles with sun-dried tomatoes, sauteed mushrooms, and asparagus. Oh, that sounds delicious. I had pasta last night. No, I think I'm with Shonda. I'm kind of, oh my God, I used to have a George Foreman grill. I used to love my George Foreman grill. I used to love it. Shauna, it'll be old school Shauna. Shonda, it's gonna be me on a pan with the top with an iron. Okay, put my iron on it. So I think I'm crazy. I know, MJ, me too. Like you still watch soap operas? Yeah, I still watch soap operas, motherfucker. I still watch soap operas. I think I'm crazy too. I still watch them. That's why these soap zooms are so fun, because people will come on. We can talk about them. It's a lot of fun. But we're gonna do the last soap Zoom of the year. Will be December 17th. Sign up when you can. It's $20. Sign up. I got some great. It's gonna be Christmas kind of themed. So I will be totally dressed in Christmas stuff. It'll be really fun. Let's show. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even know that. Daisy Flower. I didn't even know Meetup. I will. I'm writing it down right now. I'm gonna look into it, see what Meetup is. But again, but for other folks who don't want a lot of apps on their phones or whatever, a lot of times just give me the whatever and I'll do it. So, but the point kind of is, and what Daisy Flower is bringing up, there are so many different things out there. Folks think is that Twitter is the only thing. It's like nope, or Instagram's the only thing. Like nope, and then Facebook like this. There's a whole big world out there. Again, we're back to choice again, right? We're back to choice. There's so many choices out there that people who are on these platforms think they're the only choice. It's like, no, there are other choices out there. They're not the only one. There's other choices. So women looking for friends, it was fun. See, Daisy, I love that. People meet up all the time. I'm gonna try to tell people meet up all the time for things. What I'm doing is not any. What's funny is I'm telling you, the industry is watching me because they're going, "Wow, James, you got 30 folks to come to this." I go, yeah, I did. Yeah, 25 folks. Yes, I did. Our Teriah meetup, someone signed up today. I think we're up to 22, 23 people. They're like, what? I go, yeah, they're going to come. We're going to have a good time. And I'm like, you don't understand. It's like people like to meet up. There are folks who are craving connection. Like today, in the structure connections. There are people who are craving connection. I'm on Zoom, so you don't have to leave your house. You can actually do it from your home and make a connection. So I'm like, come on, folks. It's nothing really. I'm not really reinventing the wheel or anything, but apparently what I'm doing is it's like revolutionary or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm like, I'm not doing. I was trying to send an email, okay, because I got the other thing. There she is. So I'm gonna say yay because just you're right here in front of me. That email. So yay. You go laugh. So like yay. So you have that. Make sure you're in. There you go. So you'll get my yay email back to you. It's like yay, because you're right here in front of me. And yeah, Teriah's popular. You know, it's like that's kind of thing. It's just it's not it's this it's there are so many groups out there who again they put the wheels on the bus. And well, that's what it is. I guess they're like James, I should have thought of that. Or James, oh my, I'm like, well, you can still do it. I mean, people are doing Zoom events. I mean, whatever. I guess because mine's from the fan perspective. I'm trying to do it. This is a for and about fans. The celebrities they're a small part of it for me. It's for us to get together. And if I get a celebrity to come to one of these, well, that's fine. But I'm not going to charge you guys $100, $200, because if I try to get a celebrity, they got to get paid. So I try to keep these low costs, a lot of fun, and mainly for the fans to have a place to feel safe and talk about their favorite stuff. That's what I'm trying to create. There are people who do fan events with the stars, and that's what that bitch didn't understand. It was like, we could have worked together. You have a Vanna event, I could totally promote it for you. And then I have my event, which is just for the fans, a whole different month than yours, whole different day. It could have been too, just like you could even talk about the experience you had on. I mean, like Spectrum Celebrity and I did that. I promoted their Teriah event. I was the host, and then I had my thing, and they promoted. I mean, it's just there's we can all do this together. It's not anything crazy. I don't understand. It's like it's nothing unusual. It's nothing weird. It's nothing crazy. Um, my thing is, I appreciate the fans. People almost forget why we're here. A lot of these celebrities and stuff, these groups just want your money. It's about money, money, and they have their own agendas because they're just like for a reason. But I'm like, what about the fans? Just like purely celebrating the fans and giving them a space to talk and hang out and interact and network. I'd love to see you guys talk to each other afterwards and online. I have a lot of networking happening. And it's like when I start doing these audio dramas, they're like, audio dramas? You're all doing it on Zoom. This is crazy. And me and Casey Hutchinson from Forever and Day created this. And now we have a whole network of talented people who talk to each other, support each other's projects. That was always the point. It's like you can't forget the fans. I mean, every single Lottie that's in here, every single Lottie that watches, every single Lottie that's nearby, that does anything for me, I appreciate to the 1,000th degree. Because literally, I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. You guys can all go bye, see you later, and go somewhere else, and walk somewhere else. You could. You'd be like, I'm done. Thanks, James. It was nice knowing you. And then I have no views. I'd make no money. I'd have no notoriety. Nothing. It could totally die like that, really easily, if you don't take care of the fans, the followers, the watchers, the viewers, the downloaders. That's what you have to. You have to make sure you treat them a certain way, because that's very important. And myself, Tony Moore, my chocolate twin, Flobo boys, all my friends, we all understand that. We all, Tammy Govea, Amanda Russ, Frank Moran, we all understand that. The fans are what I've been in this business 15 years, almost 16, but doing this portion almost 8. And it's been a grassroots effort. You know, I try to treat people like I want to be treated. So that's why I'm always thanking you. And I just seriously, we literally would not be here if it wasn't for the fans. Like, come on, folks. You know, it's almost ridiculous how it's people in these positions. It's all about the celebrity, all about the star, all about the thing. No, the fans are very important because they have, like we said earlier, they have choice. We all have choices. Everybody in this room has a choice. Everyone has a choice. And sometimes, and fans aren't dumb. Followers aren't dumb. And they can tell when a show or a content creator, doesn't really care about you. You can tell. Hi, Mel. I just rhymed. You can tell, Mel. They don't care. You can tell when someone's just like doing it just because they want the attention. You can tell when someone's doing something the camera never lies. You can tell when someone's doing it because they're all about themselves. And if you're not sure, you go online, look at their posts. Look at what they're posting. You can almost tell it's all about worship me, I'm a star, worship me. I'm on a show. So you should, But a lot of my friends are good. I'm not really venting today, Mel. I'm actually just speaking about just like everybody has choice. The whole show's about choice. So you go back and watch this, you'll see it. It's all about choice. Everybody has choices. I just think that I'm tired of the outrage, actually. Everybody's so outraged about everything. I'm like, sometimes we just gotta let it go and find the spaces that work for us and find those folks that really speak to you. That's kind of what I've been talking about today, Mel. I'm not really, actually, I'm not even angry today. I'm just tired of the outrage. And everybody's upset. And it's like, everybody has a right to do whatever they want to do. Everybody has a right to do whatever the fuck they want to do. It's like, if you want to charge $1,000 a month for a Patreon, you go Nicholas Chavez, you do that. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, a little different. If you want to have a Zoom meetup, you have a Zoom meetup, then do it. If you want to go online on Twitter Spaces and talk, do whatever you want. That's the whole point. You do whatever you want. It's when other people try to jump in and tell you it's like, I gotta let it all go. And but again, it's about the followers, the fans, the people who actually watch your shit and hit the like button. And I always say, go towards them. And I always tell my mentees all the time, they'll go, I only have 20 people who watch my show. Love those 20 people. They're watching your show. Like, hello? That's 20 people they could go somewhere else. Don't treat them like they're nobody. Do you watch those 20 people? And you do it. You have a question, MJ? Sure. You have a question? Go ahead. There's a question for me. Somebody in the chat room. Similar names, similar. You let me know. I know it takes a while for the chat to populate sometimes. Less paying, your bills paying. Exactly. Just let people do what they gotta do. It's like everybody has their agendas. Let them have their agenda shit. I'm just like, it's for me, I'm like, Waiting for MC's question. Okay. You might know. What's what I'm saying? People are like, if you whatever you choose to spend your money, that's your goddamn business. If you want to spend $1,000, you want to spend $20, you want to spend $100, that's your bill. What do you want to do? That's your business. And there's some folks who are just cheap, and that's how they are. They won't spend anything. They want everything free. Of course, they want everything free. No, but that's the agendas. Oh, sorry, Computer says their name question. Oh yeah. What I'm saying, any of the same period. Actually, DC, I was talking about. While you're still on, I came on late. Came on late. I was just saying, DC. I was talking about actually just loving the fans, like just being there let the fans, because again, all of us, we need people to watch our shows. That's kind of what I was talking about. Just we all have our things we come here for, and as some content creators are just all about the views, they're all about the money, they're all about the worship. They want people to worship them because they're on TV or because they have thing. And I'm saying that's their business. But there are also a lot of content creators who are wonderful, who just love doing this and sit back and just talk. Albert was sitting there talk for several hours and to eat his ramen and just talk to you. DC puts little intros and things. We all have our own styles. But I'll always appreciate the fans. I'll always appreciate the followers. I've been doing this for a long time, and you can move on to somebody else easily. I could be old news. I've been around long. I'm an OG. I've been around a long time, and I'm always grateful. And that's why a lot of actors I talk to, I can tell when they're grateful. I can tell when they totally just get it. Like my buddy Sean Kane or Patricia Darbo, right? They've just been around for a long time. They get it. The fans are everything. You find some content creators are more pleasurable than other content creators on YouTube. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I have found a lot of nice YouTube content creators. And we all support each other. I know a bunch. And they have their own fan bases. I always mention some. So I'll mention a couple because I always like to mention people. My girl, Peach McIntyre, my boys, Trilogy Media. Follow them. They're great. Right. They're all about themselves. And it's like the followers are worshiping them at their feet. And they're like, they don't even care about you. You understand? They don't care about you. Well, I say so because I've never heard that. Because a lot of because on my experience, a lot of content creators are not more pleasurable. You know why I said that? They're not. So that's why, yeah, you're trying to stir up. You're not just trying to stir up something. You know why I said that? But yeah, so Peach McIntyre, Trilogy Media, Jorge Contreras. There are a bunch of great content creators doing some wonderful stuff on YouTube who are super nice, and their fan bases are nice too. They have nice fan bases. Trilogy Media, they know who I am. I come in there, oh, Jay, oh my God, I love each other. Oh, I love it. That's very true. It's New Yorkers, even here in LA, because here you can step on a person in the business. It's like you have to come through the hard shell first to get through to me. First of all, it's like that's you have to kind of come through the hard shell, and then it's worth it. I love my New Yorkers because I think because I feel like you earn it. It's like you kind of, in a good way, you earn it. It's like you kind of go, okay, if they like you, then you must be doing something right. I don't want anything to be super easy, but if they like you and they let you in, that's why I love my family. They're hard on you, but but they appreciate you. They'll tell you they appreciate you. Once you're in, you're in. Well, no, I know more than one person. You see, remember I've been around for a long time. I know more than one person in that realm. I know more than one. I do. But I'm not about that today. I'm not about naming that. I'm naming the people that are really cool that I see. Well, of course, DC Soap Sanctuary, of course, Alan Bostic, Dish and Days, Lounging with Tony. You know, there's some great people who I've connected with and who we connect. AfterBuzz TV was that for a while, and then it left. We had that. There were folks over at Collider used to be friends with, and folks had. There was another one called Steam TV, same thing. 10-4 GH, my buddies, the mom and son. 10-4 GH, we love them. Oh yeah, my buddy, Deonska JH Envy. He and I go way back. I love him. There's some good ones. You're right, there's some good ones. There's some others that just aren't. I'm not giving any press today. I get no press today. So, but the point is though, I know some other content creators outside of soaps who are also wonderful too. There's a lot of family YouTube creators, a lot of them nowadays. There's some fun ones. There's some real fun ones. But I just feel like if I earn your trust and your love and your support, I don't take it lightly. I just don't. Like I said, I'm an old man, I've been here a long time. I'm like, please keep following me. Please keep following me. Don't leave me. I'm still here. I'm still here. Good times, the bad times, the kick in the rear. I'm still here. I am who I am. I'm very real, very transparent. I let it all out. And like I said, I cry on TV. I laugh on TV. I do all this stuff. It's as the Godfather. One day we're gonna get a soap panel together. I feel like after the first of the year, I'm gonna look into. I love doing panels. I did panels all last year. So yes, you got your book. Yay, Dolores. Okay, good. I told you the prizes are coming out, folks. Some of it is actually the mail. It's really weird. I'm like, I have like tracking on some and not on others. I'm looking, but I always get the receipts. I get the receipts, of course. But and I'm like, I sent it out 2 weeks ago, and he's got there. So I'm glad you got it, Dolores. I'm very happy. But I'm trying to get everything out. Everything's going out. So it's like it's various things are going out. Thank you. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, folks. Stay with me. No, but I want to do a soap panel. I do. I want to do some panels. So that'll be next year. Yes, Sunday Shift, Pier 54, Stitches in General. My other group, there's a bunch that I've had on my shows that do GH stuff that I love. They have everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own style. Like every single person has their own style. There are no two shows alike. Soap Party 401, of course, and Take Two Radio, Suds and Squares podcast. There's a lot. They all have their own Rock TV, they all have their own style. Everybody has their own style. No two shows are alike. Not at all. There's no two shows alike. My show ain't the same as 10-4 GH. It's not the same as P54. It's not the same. Like, no, we're all different. We all have. That's why I love it. We have our own styles. Everybody has their own style. And that's why I love that. And some do just GH. I do 3 other soaps. They do just in days. It's like it's just enough. It's enough to go around, folks. It is. Every soap content. Oh, we got somebody for happy hour. The happy hour person. Yeah, we're signing up. But I don't know who this is from. Guess who this is from. So that's so I'm looking. I got a payment. Okay. Someone signed up for it. Yay, got it. Oh, okay. Oh, was it you, Andrea? That's you, is it you, Andrea? It was me. I'm like, I see it all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, I can see it. Okay, yeah. Perfect. I was like, I think it's you. Very good. Oh, we love Ethel. Ethel was in here earlier. Bye, Shonda. Thank you very much for my lunch. Thank you so much. Or dinner. I'll let you know what I use it for. I have to know what I use it for. Yeah, you did live with Brock and Albert. Yes, you guys did, DC. And Brock was Sailor Mouth one. Albert was Ramen News Me, Samoa Know-It-All. That's so funny. No, you three are very different. No, you three, I watched the show later. And you three are very different. I guess on the background, you guys are very different. I believe I do. So don't worry about Angela. We'll work it out. I know where to find you if I need to find you. We'll work it out. I believe I have you. I'll let you know for sure if I don't have it. I think I have it. Well, actually, let me look. Just in case. I'll print that out. Okay, so I'm gonna look. Actually, Andrew, I don't think I have your email. Let me look over here. I don't think I have it. Let me look somewhere else real quick. Oh, DC, Albert emailed you. He's all, let's talk about James, how tired he is. Let's set a date for it. Do a hate James video. Let's go ahead and do like this. There's all things wrong with James Lott Jr. Candace would be in a sub documentary. You're absolutely correct. Hi, Cherie. Okay, let me see. Let me look on it. Thank you. Let me know. Let me see that. Okay, thank you for telling me that. On the 3rd. Let's see. She did. You're absolutely see, Andrea. Thank you. She did. She did. Okay, so I have it. She did. Okay, I got it. Sean, have a good day. They're always against me. It's the truth. They're always against me. The world's against me. The whole world's against me, DC. The whole world's against me. There you go. Very good. So, Andrea, you're in. I got it. I have your email. Yeah, I have your email. Oh, you know, Albert, Albert, I love your style, and I do. It's really funny because you're just like, here I am, and you talk about stuff. I told you, you're good at reading the chat. You are one of few ones out there who knows how to include the chat room. That's why I'm like, that's good. I'm telling you, that's good because you include them, and so you know how to read. It's not easy to do, folks. You have to kind of go back and forth to do. It's not easy to do. It's easier to go on, just talk about a show, and then put it out. But to be live, actually watch the chat room, and do your talk, and have in mind what you want to talk about, that's not easy to do. So I always give Albert credit because I was like, you actually, as one of the newer ones who are doing this, you're really good. You're good at that. He is. He's really good at the chat. I know I'm good at the chat. And I know Tony is getting better. He always has a problem with chat, but he's good at chat. But I say Albert is, I would say, almost rivals me. He's really good at the chat. I'm the best, of course. You know that. Because I've been doing it for a long time. But I know. You're taking that really well, Albert. I know. I give you total points for the chat because I've been in your chat. I've come in your chat. You actually do it, but it's not easy when you're trying to talk about certain subjects. You want to forget what you want to talk about, and you're trying to get out there. Plus, you want to include the chat. The chat's very important, you guys. You know that. You know how I feel about the chat. You know how I feel about the chat. The chat's very important. You know that. So yes. So yeah, Albert and I may not agree on a lot of stuff, but we do agree on some things, Albert. Some things we do agree on. We do. Um, but still, you're like, get that furnace repaired, guy. I'm seriously. When my furnace went out, it only went out one time. I thought I was gonna die. It was so freezing in my house. John, over to you. Thank you, MJ. You have a good day today too. Be safe, please, out there in the world. Yes, no, you're good. No, Albert, I give you praise. No, you're good. You're really good at that. And that's something that again, it goes back to the fans and the followers. It's very important. It's very important. Ms. Oh my God, do you see your son? No, it's Ms. Wu going after Curtis. Get that correct, DC. It's Ms. Wu going after Curtis. I almost said Donnell Turner, but that's something different. Going after Curtis. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right, Natasha? We all got choices. Shit. We all got choices. We all got choices. So Frieza said, no, yeah, you gotta get it fixed. Because that's seriously, I remember I was bone cold. Yeah, we all got choices. Everybody, that's the whole thing. We all got choices. And some folks, I'm grateful when because we're gone sometimes. I don't do it every week. I come back and the fans come back. So thank you. I remember people who come to our, like some of the content creators who come to my chat. It's like, you have 100 people in here. You have I'm like, yeah, because I've been doing it for 8 years. So we've built the fan base and they come to our shows. And I'm grateful every day. Donnell, okay, so hashtag John L. That started 7 years ago. Donnell and I have our own relationship now. Donnell's he's a really good friend of mine, really good guy. He's hot as fuck. And he already knows him and Lauren St. Victor are my dream ends. They're my dream ends. So, and they're my friends too. So it's so funny. I'm like, you're my friends, but you both are hot. Hot, 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 hot. Hot men, period. Black or otherwise. Hot, 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 hot. I just wish they gave Donnell a better story a little bit, but he's hot. I mean, super nice guy in real life. I got to see him at the Emmys. We got reunited at the Emmys. He was so happy to see me, and I was so happy to see him. Great guy. It was a great reunion. So, but I love me some Donnell Turner. He the bomb. I'm gonna have him on the show soon. I'm gonna reach out to him and say, "Can you come on the show?" Oh, with the Kiriakis. May he rest in peace, folks. Victor was the bomb, folks. He gave us one-liners like nobody's business. Back in the day, he gave us villain. He gave us villain. He was, the bomb. The bomb. There's just no other. He was the bomb. Oh, Greg is that's good night. Yes, night. It was nighttime for you yesterday, Brown. So, Angelo, see you later. I'll probably be on tomorrow. I don't know. I think I come on tomorrow morning. I think I can before I head off to General Hospital. I think I can come on. If not, I'll be on Friday morning for sure. Like that, because I think, yeah, Friday. I think Friday morning I have nothing going on. Let's see. I gotta turn my calendar over. Yeah, I may. Yeah, I could probably come on. Yeah. Oh, my race talk tomorrow night. Well, here's the thing. Everybody wants me. Everybody wants me on his show. There's been a petition to get me on his state of mind because I have a lot to talk about. That's what it was. Yeah, I think Maurice is doing very many shows, very cool shows. He's doing his own. Maurice knows who I am, but we're not friends. He knows who I am, but I don't think he'll do my show. I really don't think he'll do it. But I want to do his. I wouldn't mind doing his. His show gets a lot of hits, but a lot of fans like James to come on. James to come on. But yeah, I could. I mean, you never know. You know me. I could possibly get him on my show. That's I have magical powers. Um, so there are certain folks that get on my shows that I've been waiting for like a big break in a storyline before I bring them on. That's the problem with having friends in the business. You don't just want to bring them on willy nilly. You want to make sure you bring them on when it's like a good time to bring them on. But no, everybody's like, because I have a very interesting story to tell. I have a lot of mental stories to tell. I'm also a certified life coach. So everybody was like, James used to be on his show, and he knows it. He's heard my name. He knows who I am. I'd rather go on his show first and then say, hey, Maurice, do me a favor, come on my show. That's how, Albert, that's how I could probably make it happen. I go on yours, I do a great job, you love it so much, you're safe, come on mine. Because that's the problem. A lot of folks don't realize out there, a lot of these actors don't feel safe because of the fandoms. They're afraid, like on Bold Live, won't happen on Bold Live. They'll get attacked by fans. So it's kind of like, or that the hosts are going to attack them, which happens. I don't do that. I don't attack if I invite you to my home, I treat you nicely. I'm not gonna bring you in my home and then be shitty to you. I'm not gonna do that. So I think that's what's the thing. It's like they're like, So we'll see, right? Exactly. DC. That's what I'm saying. DC. That's what I want. I want all his audience. Many of which probably know me already, and possibly know him because I've been doing this show for so long, the GH show for so long. But it would. I think that would literally give me a whole new audience. Seriously. So I am pushing for that. But yeah, I think that's the way it would have to happen, Albert. I go on his, then he comes on mine. Because that's yeah. So I'm like, and I know I've interviewed most of his co-stars. I was like, I know most of your co-stars. I've interviewed all of them. I know, DC, Bold and Beautiful, I think could be rivaling it right now. Bold is, I mean, them Forrester versus Logan, Brooke versus Taylor, Tridge versus Bridge, Douglas. That show's getting talked about a lot right now. That's why I say Kenneth got attacked with her appearance on Bold Live. So I feel like that's the one everybody's talking about right now, right? Woo! I don't know, kids. They both are like really. I mean, they both get talked about a lot. And right now it's 12:33. So right now, YNR just ended. Bold is just starting. Yes. So I've interviewed Jeannie Francis. It's my channel. I love Jeannie. Love Jeannie. Jeannie was the bomb. I wouldn't mind talking to her again. I wouldn't mind talking to her again. But I interviewed her when she first came back. And she was great. It's on my channel here if you haven't seen it. JHB Spotlight with Jeannie Francis. But I wouldn't mind interviewing her again. She's great. She's great. It's about history, royalty. That's what she is. I've interviewed a lot of people, folks, you understand, on this show. A lot of folks. Some of them, it's been a while, so we have to dig in the archives, but I've interviewed a lot of people on the show. And I'm still friends with many of them. But again, I try to sparingly use them and bring them all when it's like really, because I go, okay, now I really want you. Come on the show. But there are a lot of GH actors I can just, you remember my phone, I just go my phone, I can get them. Yes. Okay, kids, it is 12:34. I've been on for 105 minutes, cheese and crackers. And that's what I get. I'm trying to make a grilled cheese sandwich, you guys, out of croissant. We're going to see how that goes. But I am thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming on the show and with me. DC Sub Sanctuary and Albert, thanks for coming through. Follow them. Follow their channels, folks. Follow just when we're not on, go visit them and see what they're talking about. I'm not on all the time. So I'm passing the torch. Go see their work. DC does great intros. I don't do intros. I used to do all this shit. I give all this. I don't do all that stuff. Do that. So go see his intros. Do all that stuff. Follow them. Follow Lounging with Tony. Edition Days. All my friends over there. Flobo Boys. All my friends. Cesar Espino. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you, Dolores. I'm glad you came in too. Got to come in. I'll be back. Tonight is Andor. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Me, John Dunphy, and Frank Brown. We're talking about Andor, the penultimate episode of the season, episode 11.